DaBruh Podcast, episode 17. Let's get it. No, it's fine. You worry about it. What's good? What's good?
What's going on? What's going on?
This is the DaBruh Podcast, episode 17. I am your host, KC. Joining alongside me is my co-host,
J Moon, a.k.a. Pimp Juice. And we have a special guest in the building today.
Yes, sir.
Monza the Gifted Kid.
That's cool.
Well, thank you for joining us. And tell the people at home what you do.
I do a lot, but painting is like my number one thing to do. I do a lot of portraits, a lot of just different designs. I do crazy stuff with black and white. I always like to use some kind of color. So that's my variety and stuff.
Okay. So how long have you been, painting, doing your thing?
I started painting when I was like 5.
Okay.
But it's a kind of thing that I will stop for a very long time and then pick it up. It always finds its way back to me.
Okay.
So I started when I was like 5. I probably stopped painting after high school. Like as soon as high school ended, I just didn't pick up the paintbrush anymore.
Okay.
And then maybe like it was a good while, like maybe like 4 years, I picked it up again and just picked up where I left off and kept going.
Okay.
Oh, for the folks who don't know, she's also under the Too Cool Society.
Yes.
She's
as
actually
well.
Behind the logo.
Yes.
A lot of designs.
So,
Too.
yeah.
A lot of the designs.
I help a lot. But it's a group project basically.
Yeah.
But
Yeah, we kind of plugged up with Too Cool now, huh?
yeah.
Yes, sir.
So we got some of your paintings here, but before I get into your paintings, so where do you put most of your paintings at on? Like, what platforms do you put it out on?
I'll put it mostly on Instagram at the current moment, and it's Monza the Gifted Kid. That's where you can find it. That's where I'm kind of promoting it. I'm starting to play around with TikTok a little bit, because it's so quick, it's so easy to get on TikTok, and the views is so
It's crazy.
it's crazy. You'll post something real little, and then you get 100, then keep going.
Yeah, I was telling him we gotta tap in.
We've been trying. I'm like,
it's hard. At least it's hard because it's not something that I like. I don't really like social media, but I do see the opportunity of it. Yeah,
we kind of like we rigid on that. I'm like, man, we gotta stop being old heads.
No, for real. That's like exactly what it is.
And just
it's
go.
Not our style. It's not our steed anymore.
Man, it's different. It's a different world. But have you ever tried to, like, I know we big into Bitcoin and all the other stuff. Have you ever heard of like NFTs?
I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm not too familiar about it.
Okay, so I was just looking. I was kind of researching stuff. And NFTs are like a way to like make a 101, like, and you resell it. It's like how how can I explain it? Because we were just talking about it last episode, wasn't we? Like having a one-on-one, like
just making
or
things
an original,
special. Yeah,
like
just making one-of-one, making something special for some people to, basically like a marketing scheme.
Yeah,
Okay.
a collector's.
Yeah.
And I actually seen a bit of your work, and I was like, yeah, if she made like a NFT, you can make a lot of money
it's
off
just
of
Yeah,
it.
I'm
hey,
gonna have to look into
like a
that.
special type thing. Like, hey, I made this just for this, and it's the only one I have. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Yeah, but it's
Because,
just digital.
People like to feel very exclusive. So.
No, for real. Once you tell them it's like that's
this
the
is-
only one that's ever been made, the price got to go up and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because I was actually looking at a story of like a 13-year-old kid who sold an NFT. It was a paint. It was a simple paint. It looked like it was a dolphin in water. He sold it for like $65,000. I was like, what?
Dang.
Yeah. It wasn't even nothing crazy. It was just like it looked like he made it in MS Paint. It was just like he painted it and he sold it, and it was like, bruh, let me learn.
So people just start bidding on it, and then you just kind of just
It-
leave it up there.
It's a real complicated process, but like, because I was looking at, I was like, maybe I should create an NFT, but
yeah.
it's what you said. It's bidding, but they're bidding on the one of one. So this is the original one. So say if the person gets big, that's the original one that they got of yours. They can just resell it,
Okay.
and you still get some of the profits from it.
Okay.
So even if you sell the whole thing to them, you'll still get
get your profit.
yeah, you get like royalties from it. So you'll sell it for the original price, and then you'll get like if they resell it, say they resell it for like 45 or 55,000, you're gonna get a cut of that, like 1 to 2% of that.
Okay.
Yeah. So
it's basically like you're always gonna, even if you sell it and they sell it, you're always gonna be.
you're
making
always
money.
gonna be
right.
continue to make money if they
I gotta
resell
look
it.
into that.
Yeah, that's why I was
Yeah.
like, that's something that you may want to explore. Have it
Yeah.
be the original one. I don't know how you actually get paint on it, but I've seen plenty of artists doing it. It actually something that happened. NFTs are fairly new. I'm not sure when they actually became a thing, but I know I heard about it in late February of this year.
Yeah.
And I was like, hey, I should ask you about that. Maybe.
Yeah, I need to get into that. I need to get into promoting myself. That's the thing. Like, I'll draw all day, paint all day, paint all day, paint all day. But when it comes to promoting, I haven't found my niche or like what's the best route for me to take and stuff. So
TikTok is actually a good revenue for that, because when I was on TikTok, they had a lot of people just painting stuff or just creating, just showing you how like the process. A lot of people like that. Like sometimes you catch yourself like, okay, this was dope. Let me go to her page and see what else she can create.
No, and then like I'm not trying to be no hater, but there's sometimes that I'll be on TikTok and I'll see somebody that their art just not my cup of tea.
Yeah.
But they'll it's going crazy. Like the likes, they're basically living off that because they're selling it and stuff. And I'm over here like, bro, I know my stuff is not no.
You just gotta put yourself
Yeah,
out there.
I need to.
Yeah.
I just gotta take that jump. That's all I gotta do.
That's hard for us to do that too. Like it's a dude that I seen one of his TikToks. All he doing, he looked like he in a trailer park cooking some ghetto food, and I'm like,
oh, you talking about Hood Meals?
Yeah, Hood Meals.
Hey, that guy.
You see how he just knew exactly who you were talking about?
Because I was
that's
on
the
his
power
shit
of
because
TikTok.
this nigga is so fucking nasty, bro. This
Yo,
nigga
his
house
nails are long as
this
hell
nigga
too.
house
see
is
that.
nasty,
I'm
and
not
it
trying
was
to
just
see
like, this nigga is really living like this. That shit is crazy.
Nah, that's
I knew exactly who you were talking about.
But TikTok seems to be the wave now.
Yeah.
It breaks a lot. Speaking of that, not to get off topic, but I was at the barbershop last week, and I was listening to like a bunch of music videos. I don't watch music videos anymore, but my barber has it up. And all the songs I heard, TikTok.
Yeah.
TikTok even bringing old songs back.
Yeah.
Which ones they brought back?
Let's see. Shit. No, I'm gonna tell you this. I was online playing the game, right?
Yeah.
I was playing GTA. I still play GTA. So somebody was playing Nelly, Hot in Here, right? Little ass kid talking about something. Why are you playing the Bust It challenge? I said, wow.
That'll get me so mad.
I
was like,
fam.
I said, man,
I
I'm
think
too
I
old
would
to be
fight
on
a
this
little kid.
motherfucker. I'm too old. I said, you don't know that that's Nelly? Like, what are you talking about?
Fam, we are too old. Like,
Oh, yeah.
but that's the power of the internet now and TikTok.
But that is, I'm trying to
You
think
gotta
of an
get with
old
it.
song that they brought back and made it. There's some songs they brought back, but
It's a lot of songs.
It's
I can
a lot
remember.
of songs, but it's funny when somebody asks you a question and like but
Yeah.
you can't answer it, so you're just like, dang.
Man, that's crazy. But we trying to navigate that space too. Again, we talk about hiring people to do it because I'm like so out of the loop. I hated it, that the fact that I had to get back on Facebook too. I was like,
I might have to get back on Facebook. I don't got Facebook. I just got Instagram.
Facebook not really talking about too much though, is it?
it's good to promote like.
I mean, for your family.
Yeah. All my cousins.
Yeah, all my
repost
cousins.
my stuff.
Yeah, my mama on there and
Fam, I had to bark down on my brother. He tagged me in an old photo in like 2005. I was like, fam, why'd you take me in that photo? Why'd you do that? Like,
I'm not trying to relive that time.
2005, I hated that. Yeah. And then when I went back on my old Facebook, so you know how you be with your fam?
How you was when you was a kid in high
school.
Or how lame you was.
6 years ago, what you put on your
on your
and it'd be
page.
cringy. You'd be like, I used to talk like that.
I used to talk like that. And then you look like I used to type like that too.
Instead of SEE, it's just C.
You look at your little screen name too. You be like, what was I thinking about?
Get money, fuck bitches.
Just like when the phones had like the little signature in the text messages.
Oh my God.
I used to hate
Mine
texting
was
motherfuckers.
Latina cutie.
I used to get confused when somebody would text me. What are you talking about? That's my
shit. What is that?
Yeah,
and
what?
Like, it's my signature.
Like,
and I was like, we could do that?
I was like, man, who the fuck you think you is? You got a signature. Like, you ain't nobody.
We was somebody special at that time.
I used to be like, bro, what is this? What is this? This is a footnote. This ain't no goddamn.
No.
Yes, mine was the $ Latina cutie $. And then it changed from that to like a $ artist $. Like it just $ was my shit.
I mean, yeah, that was my shit too. Especially on MySpace, my shit was $ whatever $.
Get money.
Oh, my background on my MySpace was crazy. I had the laugh now, cry later.
I know. That's how old we are.
No,
MySpace.
look, I immediately started thinking of my background. It used to be hard. Like.
Yeah, oh yeah.
What was your top 5 songs on your MySpace? Did you have that?
I don't even remember.
I know I had Gucci Mane on mine.
Wayne was on mine.
Wayne was definitely probably on mine. Definitely.
Yeah, I had Gucci Mane and. I probably did have some Wayne on there.
I had about 4 Wayne songs on it. I ain't even gonna lie.
Yeah. That's a mixtape at that point.
Cause Wayne was hot around that time.
You had the little shit fought the Matrix effect and shit.
Yeah.
Oh, yes. What? Oh.
Man,
mine was like extremely blue. People thought I was crippin'. And I'm like, oh, I just really like it.
I didn't. My color was like whatever my ex-girlfriend did.
Oh, that's funny.
She ever did that?
Y'all would really do that too. Y'all would be like, that was y'all way to like kind of get in there.
Like, hey man, do my Facebook. I used to have like.
Can you create my MySpace? Look, you said Facebook.
Yeah, Facebook, MySpace, whatever. My shit had polo. My shit had polo in the background.
Man.
Oh, yeah.
Who was your? Did you have your like your top 5 friends on there too on Facebook?
I didn't want. I told you I had no top. I had my shit like hidden on my page. So when you go to my page, it was just the polo background. And I told you I had a bunch of fan like pictures of like different girls with like my name and shit like that. So I had like 4 or 5 pictures of like different girls saying like I love Josh and shit like that.
A chain effect.
Basically.
The ego on this guy.
It was like, the top 5. I was like, I don't got no top 5.
No, I definitely have my top 5.
Like,
and then if you would have pissed me off, bet.
I know, I'll be the same way.
Oh, that's how you know somebody.
You getting moved down or you getting off the list.
That's how you know somebody broke up. Like, oh shit, they the number 1 friend.
What? Y'all be each other number 1 friends?
That's when you message them too.
Man, what? Man, I feel like we got way off topic.
Yeah, but nah, tell us what's your motivation in with some of your paintings. I see you have you brought some of your favorite ones. You can.
I did. I just kind of wanted to show people the variety of it.
Okay, go ahead.
So this is one. This is just like I want people to kind of look at. Sometimes I want people to look at my paintings and kind of tell me what it represents or what it means. So I don't like when I did this, I didn't have an actual thought. I just wanted to make sure it was something that when people would look at it, they would be like, that's not just a painting or whatever. That has meaning behind it. You know, it gives it that certain value. Most of my paintings have that, and some stuff I like to keep, you know, secret. Yeah. So what I do is like I always cut out the eyes, or I do something different with the eyes.
Oh,
so
like your little a signature. Okay. Yeah. You gotta explain these for us too.
Yeah.
I know at one point in time you was painting a lot of beautiful women.
No, that's my other signature.
Yeah, I know. When you first started back, you was
like my forte, or like what I like really have a passion of painting is women, and not just you know, I love painting their faces and I love their bodies, so I would always paint their bodies all the time. So this kind of was one crazy night listening to Outkast and just kind of jamming out. I'm painting and stuff, and this just kind of came to me. I don't know if y'all remember Outkast had that.
All their
y'all
CDs
remember the
like
CDs, right?
Okay, let me tell you. So
AT-Aliens.
That's
AT-Aliens.
And then they had Aquemini. They had the green. It was like a green woman, and then on the Stank On You, it was a pink CD with the woman. Yeah,
you can see in one of their videos too. They had like a
they had Fresh and Clean.
Yeah.
So I kind of wanted to do a It's like this is meant to represent Outkast and I represent Atlanta, but it's also keeping the women in place, like, you know, close to my heart and stuff. So that's beautiful. Yeah.
Let's show this one. Hopefully we don't get demonetized.
We ain't gonna get it.
Nah, we good.
Right. This not PG-13 art. And then obviously Too Cool. So I always gotta represent Too Cool in a certain kind of way. So you'll see like TC everywhere. And in my paintings I always put TC artists. So I put Gifted Kid or most of the Gifted Kids somewhere in it as well. But my other signature is always gonna be TC artists, just because it'll always be like that. So this one.
Dope. It's dope too. You haven't made any copies of these. These are all originals.
These are all originals.
These
all originals. Yeah, and they won't be getting copied.
Okay.
Yeah. So, like I said, I always do something crazy with the eyes because I always like some kind of secret in my paintings. Even when people have it around in their house, I want them not to know all of it. Yeah. You know, like a part of painting is dear to me and only me. So I always do something crazy with the eyes, as you can see, and again, women. So
I might have to take this one from you. All right, I like this vibe.
Yeah. So this one actually I did it in a live show. It was like a little paint and sip kind of thing, but people were either showing their art or they were doing live paintings. It was actually also performing, like it was poetry and stuff like that. You know, Atlanta always does something crazy like that. And so I got the opportunity to paint in front of people, which was nerve-wracking, but I got through it. And
you did this live, like in front of everybody. This is crazy.
Dope.
I thought it was gonna give me like more pressure, but it was actually like once I started doing it,
you sipping too
more therapeutic.
And I was sipping too. You start drinking and stuff. You start getting real comfortable.
We gotta show this joint right here.
We actually got the original picture right there behind you.
Oh, you do? Oh, you do?
Yeah, I'm a big Nip fan.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to take that from you, dude.
We're gonna have to talk after the podcast. So obviously, I had to do this as soon as he passed. You know, it kind of just.
It's only right.
Yeah, it was only right to do it, and it felt right because that was just a heartache, you know. So I gotta go to the brush when I get heartache. So that's why I had to paint him, and I had to give him something. It also shows my portrait side, but I had to always kind of stick with the blue, obviously, kind of just represent him as I represent me. As that's why his eye is also blue. So.
Okay. I like that one. Let's show this one.
R.I.P. Nip, man.
Yeah, R.I.P. Nip. Yeah, that had me hurt for like.
Man, what?
I still can't listen to it.
It took me a good, I say 4 months if I could like listen to it and not just.
I still can't.
No, that was hurtful.
That was like our Pac.
Painful. That just.
Nip was like our generation Pac. Like, I can only imagine what it was like being 20 something when Pac passed. But when that happened, I was like, bro, this is.
Man, the world stopped when he passed.
Yeah.
The world stopped.
Yeah, that was.
Sad moment.
Yeah, that was. It was very sad, and it's hard to believe it was only 2 years ago.
Mm-hmm.
2?
Yes, 2 years ago. Time fly by fast as hell.
Yeah.
And you still feel it. Like, I know when March was ending, like, I was getting that feel like, dang, this is close.
I know. I was.
His anniversary is close.
Fam. He had so much he had more. I was like, man. And then when they released new songs.
He was just up there. He just made it, you know.
Just won a Grammy. Damn. It's still. I can't even really listen to the full album without, like, just a grown man tear. I'm like,
yeah. Right.
I don't wanna. Anyway,
sad moment.
So, you got any more art you planning on creating?
Yeah, I got a lot of art, and I got a lot of ideas and things that I want to do. You know, I know I'm kind of trying to tap in different forms of art. You know, whether it's painting on a canvas or actually doing molds of actual art and stuff.
So like fucking with the clay.
Yes.
Okay.
That's my
dope.
next. I've been doing my little research. I always like to do my little research when I change a different form of art.
Mm-hmm.
So I want to do that. I can't wait. I really want to start working on statues and stuff like that.
That'd be dope.
Mm-hmm.
Hopefully one day get you a statue outside
Yeah,
the stadium.
for sure, man. What? In every state.
Every state. So where can other than TikTok and Instagram, where else? Is that it? Is that all you?
Yeah, that's the main places you can always find me at. Obviously you can always support me there. You know, I will do paintings. You know, people have hit me up and asked, you know, can I get a painting?
I was just about to ask you, do you do cover art?
No, for sure. I do cover arts. I do mixtape, covers. It doesn't matter. Whatever people want, I'll do it.
Oh yeah, look forward for some DaBruh Podcast art.
Man.
Yeah, we need
man,
that. You know what I'm saying?
Man. We could do that.
Yes.
I need that. What the shirt look like, what the paint look like, you know?
Yeah.
Because that'll be kind of dope. So, J-Moon, you got anything else for?
No, I just want to thank you for coming out,
for sure.
showing support.
For sure.
You know, we all support each other ever since day one.
For real.
Even from back when we was in the closet recording and shit.
Yeah, y'all would be recording. I would be painting. It was a whole mood. Recording, drinking, having a good time, painting. Yeah, good mood.
Man, y'all still the connection.
Yeah.
Too cool. Again, we got
cool for sure.
We got your guys in here. I appreciate you too for coming on our show.
Sure.
And you're actually the first special female guest.
Oh.
Yeah, the actual first female guest on the show.
Holla at you.
Give us some hand claps. Give us some hand claps.
No, where's my hand claps at?
Get some hand claps for that. Congratulations.
There you go.
First female guest.
I'm gonna tell everybody that. Like when people tell me they get on, watch out. I was the first one.
We trust me. We was working on something, but I was like, it just didn't fall through. So when this take off, I'm gonna make sure we all got
first female.
Just record me. Just put me somewhere in there.
we gonna NFT this episode. We gonna be like, nah, y'all ain't gonna. We gonna take it off all platforms. Y'all can only watch it. First female on our podcast. So yeah, man. I appreciate you coming to the DaBruh Podcast.
Thank you for having me.
Go ahead and plug your social medias.
Yeah, most of the Gifted Kid at Instagram, most of the Gifted Kid at TikTok. And Too Cool Apparel as well. You can always find me there.
Yes, sir. Shout out. Hey, I'm on there too.
Hey, man.
J-Moon is on there.
He is.
Yes, sir.
He still got them raps on there.
Model too.
Yes. Oh yeah.
Oh, this man's a model too. Yeah. Oh, okay. Hey, man.
Low key. You know.
Low key.
You know. I might come out. I might just come out of retirement and start modeling again.
Just make sure you put a Too Cool hat.
I always got one. Just not right now, you know.
Hey,
anytime I do have a hat on, it's always Too Cool.
Too Cool, the society shirt.
Always.
And we need some Too Cool apparel though.
Sure.
We need that collab, that Too Cool Bro podcast collab. Spud, I know he in the back. Spud in the back.
Yeah.
He's somewhere
He's somewhere in the
back.
We
gonna talk afterwards. All right, guys. Before we go, again, this is the DaBruh Podcast, episode 17.
We out.
Before we go, make sure you like, comment, subscribe, and you rate us. Hey, I ain't gonna say this again.
And you see it at the bottom of the screen, so make sure.
Yeah.
Make sure you follow us, man.
Follow us. All right, DaBruh Podcast.
We out.